Hey, Battle Bill here with another video, and today we're getting in some more Halloween Cup Go Battle League battles. Alright, yesterday I gave you my go-to team that I'm having success with in Halloween Cup battles. Today I got a shoutcast for you guys, and I got a bit of a meme team for you. And it's a meme team because it might, brings back some negative memories of Grasshole in regular Great League battles. It might make you vomit a little bit in your throat when you see it, but we've got the Halloween Cup version of that. We got CHARMHOLE. We've got a submission from a highly skilled trainer out of Germany. You've definitely seen him in other Pogo YouTubers videos having his battle shoutcast because he's extremely skilled, and he submitted me quite the set that I cannot wait to watch over. They were such quick battles that we have 6 of them here for you guys. Let's just sit back, enjoy the laughs, see how these battles go with this Double Charm Strat CHARMHOLE that he's got going on. And he's running it with Golbat, Shadow Golbat lead. He has Clefable and Wigglytuff in the back as his Charmers. And let's see if he's able to pull some rank 10 wins. If you're excited for these battles, or maybe a little annoyed that I'm putting out a video about a team that's a bit toxic, still, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, but I can understand your frustrations. Let's just enjoy the laughs. Halloween Cup's only here for a week or so, and I doubt this team kind of catches on fire. So let's jump and check out these battles. Getting into this first battle, he's going up against a highly skilled trainer by the name of Socks right off the bat, and he's got a Golbat on Azu lead, and I know regular Golbat doesn't like this Azu lead because the Ice Beams are super effective and do a chunk, and I can only assume that Shadow Golbat taking more damage wouldn't like them either, even though the Poison Fangs will be hurting a bit more because of that Shadow bonus. But he pulls off the swap, catches the Ice Beam on his Clefable there, and the Azu staying in. Also, bear with me if I got any charge moves wrong. All this is in German, which is extremely hype, but also I'm gonna mess up because I can't exactly read it. So he's committing to the Charm down on the Azu staying in from Socks, which is telling me the back line doesn't really want to see a Charmer, so he shields up that Ice Beam, going for the Meteor Mash. This will either take out the Azu or get Socks' first shield. Let's see what ends up happening here. Gets the Azu's first shield, and can he commit to the Charm down before the Azu gets to the next Ice Beam? Unfortunately not. He's not going to commit to it. That Golbat does have a nice chunk of energy. Could probably bring it in to farm down this Azu and be loaded for whatever Socks has in the back, so let's see what he's going to do. He brings in the Golbat, and he's going to commit to, I think the quick move is Air Slash. I'm pretty confident that the flying move that Golbat runs as a quick move is Air Slash. And now he's got a full Shadow Ball that he's going immediately into his Socks' Galvantula, gets his Socks' last shield, and then his swap is a Toxicroak. So that explains why when the first Charmer came in, Azu stayed in, because both Pokemon on the back are extremely glassy, and Charm, even though it's dealing neutral damage to both Toxicroak and Galvantula, do not want to deal with it. So he's able to Charm down the Toxicroak completely, gets all the way to a charge move. He's going for the Fairy move. Should be Play Rough. That's the Fairy move you want to run on your Wigglytuff if you're going to try out Charmers, and that does a huge chunk to Galvantula, and he's going to be able to Charm it down. Socks decides to quit, and CHARMHOLE takes its first victim. Alright, let's get into the second match. That's the whole thing about Charm. It hits hard, similar to Razor Leaf, so in neutral matchups like that last match, it's still going to be able to pull it off. So he's got a positive lead here. He's got Golbat on Toxicroak. He's waiting for his opponent to swap. The opponent finally swaps in there, and now he's going for the Shadow Ball. He must have noticed the top right corner what Pokemon was coming in, and they brought in a Alolan Marowak into a Shadow Golbat Shadow Ball. So now he could bring in the Clefable and essentially commit to a Charm down. This is only going to be a Bone Club, which is going to do very minimum damage to this Clefable. Yep, see, I can't read it, but I know that can only be a Bone Club based on the amount of Fire Spins I went through. Highly doubt the Toxicroak coming back in. Question is, does the opponent have anything else to deal with these Charmers? Because even if he gets rid of the Clefable, he's not going to have a good time getting rid of the other Charmer. He does have a Beedrill, which is a positive for him because he could definitely deal with this Clefable here, but Leandro is going to be able to get a shield by going for the Meteor Mash here because it would do a huge chunk to the Beedrill, and definitely needs to preserve the Beedrill here. But now Golbat will be able to come in. The Air Slashes will be dealing neutral damage to the Beedrill, and now the Beedrill's going for a charge move. Every charge move that Beedrill's going to throw at Golbat will be resisted, but he decided to shield because even though that drill runs single resisted because of the poison typing, because it's flying, which will double resisted, poison makes it. Oh my god, I'm over-explaining. You know your typings. Point is, it's single resisted, so he wanted to keep Golbat alive, and then gets Bolt Shields. Toxicroak comes in, goes to the Mud Bomb, does a little bit of chip damage to the Golbat, but he's going to farm it down. He tries to pull a swap to catch another move, and the Toxicroak doesn't even get to another move. He charms it, the Beedrill comes in, and even though these charms are resisted, it looks like he's going to be able to commit to a charm down of the Beedrill. Opponent only has one shield left, and he gets the dub. Ooh, as we enter this Halloween season, Charmhole's coming out taking all its victims in these scary, scary nights. Getting into the third match, we got a Golbat on an Azu lead, similar to how Leandro played out in the first one. He's probably going to want to play it out in the second one, but his opponent decides to swap, and he's actually changed his Charmer that he's using. He's gone into Shadow Gardevoir, which is going to chunk away at opponent's health even more than the charm damage that his other two Charmers were doing. I actually didn't get to catch right off the bat what other Charmer he decided to stick with, but that charm literally deleted the Galvantula, and these charms and this version of Charmhole is even more toxic, ironically, because it's a fairy move, more toxic than it was before. Shadow Ball lands on the Azu, does a huge chunk. He's stuck with Wigglytuff, which means he dropped Clefable for the Shadow Gardevoir, so that just makes this even more Charmhole. And now he's going to go for the Poison Fang, get the Azu's first shields. The Azu's going for a charge move here, and he's going to rely completely on his other Charmer to take care of the rest of this match. The Golbat actually, I think, survived that Hydro Pump, like 1 HP, but now he swaps in Wigglytuff, and the Crustle meat comes in to meet the Wigglytuff, and he's going to be able to charm down the entire Crustle, survive whatever the charge moves are. Wigglytuff would resist the bug move. This ends up being a rock slide, so he calls the big move, which is huge, and doesn't even need to throw a charge move because his opponent still has that shield. Charms down the Crustle. Once that Azu comes back in, Charm's going to be able to charm it down before it gets to a charge move. There we go. Charmhole gets a third victim. That wasn't even on purpose. That kind of just came out like that. In this Halloween season, you should have expected nothing but evilness to be appearing in the Halloween Cup. So, getting into the fourth match that we have here in the set, he's got a Golbat on Mawile lead, and he swaps into a Charmer to deal with the Steel type. Now, it is a Shadow Mawile, so it's taking a bunch of damage from these Charms, and these Charms are actually doing more damage than the Fire Fangs are to the Mawile, which makes sense. I mean, both are neutral. Well, not neutral. No, it doesn't make sense. The Charm damage is resisted. I mean, it partially makes sense because the Mawile's a Shadow, but still, he's able to get the Mawile lower than his Wigglytuff's health, and the only reason why the Wigglytuff is about to go down is because the Mawile threw charge moves, whereas the Wigglytuff isn't throwing a charge move until now. He's going for the Ice Beam. This is going to end up getting his opponent's first shields. He ends up, the Wigglytuff goes down, goes into the Gardevoir, he charms down the Mawile, and based on the Mawile staying in there for that matchup, it kind of tells me the back line does not want to see another Charmer right now. So Azu, he pulls a great swap here. He's going to catch a charge move. He has 2 shields though, so honestly, he's using the shield either way. He's going to commit to Golbat playing out a little bit and actually, helping out the Charmhole team there. But I wonder if he could have just committed straight to charming down Azu, and now we found out the last Pokemon was Galvantula. If he would have saved those 2 shields specifically for Gardevoir, if he would have been able to just charm down his opponent's entire back line with it. But here, Golbat's putting in a little bit of work, getting off these Poison Fangs, threatening shields, doing good chip damage. This would take out the Galvantula. It ends up taking it out. The Azu's coming back in, gonna bubble down the Golbat, but he's probably going to regret not using that shield to save Galvantula even for the little bit that it would have been saved, because of the fact that he's going to be able to charm down this Azu and does not even need to throw a charge move. So he can shield here. This will be an Ice Beam, and he'll be able to finish off this match, charm down the Azu, and take his 4th victim of this set. The craziest part is he's facing nothing but highly skilled trainers, going up against CCO for the win in this 5th match. Talk about spice. Is that Shadow Golbat up against a Shadow Sharpedo? What am I looking at? Did you see how much that one Charm did? It did half a Sharpedo's health. And then a Shadow Vic to come in to counter the Wigglytuff. What am I looking at? So Shadow Vic will be able to Razor Leaf Wigglytuff down, but Golbat's going to be able to come in to slaughter the Shadow Vic because of all the super effective damage it's going to deal here. Oh my lord. The Shadow Victory Bell's going to go for a charge move. This match is absolutely insane. He's got another Charmer for that Sharpedo. That Sharpedo literally lost half its health from that one charm. I think that was the most wild thing I've ever witnessed, how much damage from one quick move. So now the question is, well, the Sharpedo's going to come back in. I don't know why he's waiting out the Switch Timer. I guess he just doesn't think his opponent has another Charmer. He brings in Galvantula. Oh, he didn't bring Sharpedo in because Galvantula has a better matchup here. Oh, this is absolutely GG. He gets his shields here. Golbat was kind of stuck. Switch Timer came up. He goes into Gardevoir. He essentially catches the charge move, but he has 2 shields. He doesn't, these shields are perfect. These shields will protect Gardevoir beautifully, and he'll be able to charm down this entire Galvantula. And once that Sharpedo comes in, it's probably going to take one charm and then die. He swaps in the Sharpedo. It took 2 charms. It took 2 charms, and it went down. The Galvantula is back in. He essentially swapped it, gets to catch a charm, so Galvantula can survive another quick move, but he's going to still be able to charm it down before the Galvantula could Volt Switch it, and that was one of the craziest, memeable, silliest matches I have seen. Bro. Oh my lord. Leandro, thank you for submitting this set. Here's the special extra edition 6 battle here with a Golbat on Marowak lead. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do it for the memes. You just gotta do it for the memes. Honestly, I don't really see this team having too much success in actual Halloween Cup. If you think this is gonna be actual Grasshole, by all means, go and try it. Let me know how it ends up working out. I apologize because I talk so much smack about Grasshole that I'm essentially promoting this for Halloween Cup, but these battles were just too funny. This is just too much entertainment. I can't miss out on this potential opportunity to provide you guys with some laughs. Like, seriously, look at these battles. These battles are straight jokes. I can't deal with how that last match was. We saw how much Charm did to a Shadow Sharpedo. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what's going on in this match at this point, but it's, oh man, I'm just mind-boggled. I hope you guys don't mind the occasional, you know, funny set. I don't typically do them too often, but when this opportunity crossed my reach, I had to take it because these battles are just too much. So right now he's trying to charm down a Marowak. They swap into their own Charmer, and he gets to the charge move. This could potentially threaten the shield. The Play Rough will do good damage to the Wigglytuff. He got the shield, so now he has shield advantage, which is huge for all that charm damage he's going to want to do. He can go into Golbat, has all the poison damage lined up with all these, with 2 Poison Fangs locked and loaded to throw out the Wigglytuff, and they're committing to the Wigglytuff, so he's going to be able to throw both of these. Poison Fang's still not exactly a great move, but it's getting stabbed, and it's got the Shadow attack bonus on it, so that, ooh, that put Wigglytuff in the red, swaps into Gardevoir, 2 shields on Gardevoir against an Alolan Marowak. Honestly, probably couldn't commit to a charm down here. The Fire Spin seems like it's going to take it out just in time, and he just falls short of the Shadow Ball. So it's all on Alolan Marowak, on Golbat to quick move the Alolan Marowak down. Bro, what are we watching? And he 2-shield flexed. Bro, what did we just witness? I don't think, I know those were 6 matches, I showed you 6 straight wins, but those weren't like the only 6 battles of the team, and he was talking to me, and obviously there were matches where he was struggling and stuff like that, but I don't think CHARMHOLE has that kind of potential Grasshole does, but watching those wins was absolutely hysterical. You gotta do it for the memes sometimes. Let me know if you want to see future meme teams, whether I can get somebody as amazing and as humble as Leandro to do them and submit the set for you guys, or I'll do them on my own. I hope you enjoy watching those battles. Honestly, I still can't believe some of those matches. I'm still in awe and in shock. Leandro, thank you so much for the submission, and as you guys know, Google Drive link if you ever want to submit me battles. If you could pull off wins with some memes, I'm all for watching it. I hope you guys are too. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.